Hello and welcome to Awakish. We will look at 5 books today, including the one right here. And you will guess what year it may be printed because I'm not even sure. This is Community and Vocational Civics by Howard Copland Hill made in 1928. This is from 1930 because I looked at a signature in the back. You can buy they bought this at the Watkins bookstore in Winston-Salem, North Carolina. This was the dealers and the Board of Education was $1.44. Retail price fixed by the state was $1.67. You look through this book, there is a map of the known world right now. Now, you look at this, there is a boat, this is the Spray. Oh, it's the Spray Boston. There's the Spirit of St. Louis. Many people have signed this book over the years. This is a drawing in the back by Eleanor, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Millard or Willard. I'm not sure at all. But this is a very pretty drawing from the 1930s. Ooh, that's not so good. This is an original book from the 1930s. Now let's move on to the year 1954. When somebody bought this big book, Feeds and Feeding by Morrison, 25th edition for the 50th anniversary. Here's the name. Now let's look at this. This came with the book. This was from the fall quarter of 1954. And this was from New Aggie Hall. And I know who this was owned by, but I will not disclose their name. Their term paper was due November 17th, 1954. Their term paper will represent 25% of their final grade. Short test will represent 25% of final grade. Hour tests will represent 25% of final grade. Final examination will represent 25% of their final grade. Term papers will be handed in late will be penalized by 10 points for each day late. So if you miss 10 days, you're no more points. And this one is in very, very good condition for its age. Even though this got a little wet, I did not do that. But it is still in very good condition to my standards. Let's go to the back of the book to see if we can see something. Anything. Okay, there's nothing in this book other than old literature and knowledge. Now, let's move on to the year 1973. When they released or made this book, Steve Birdsall, Log of the Liberators, of the B-24 Liberators. Log of Liberators. B-17 Flying Fortress, the B-24 Liberator Arco, Hell's Angels Grader book, and the A-1 Skyraider Arco. Yep, this was made in 1973, if I'm sure. This is Bedside, Pozzetti Aircraft, Tenji on, Brendan Talks, Tidal Wave with, I can't read that right now. Now let's move halfway through the book a little bit. Okay, I can't. But if anybody wants to buy this, this is somewhere on the market. Logo Steve Birdsell Logo Liberators. The illustrated combat record of the B-24 Liberator and the men and units that flew them in the Second World War, with over 250 photographs and full-color drawings. Now, let's move on to the year 1983, when they released the Reader's Digest 1983 Yearbook and Log and Almanac. 1982 Complete Words and Pictures. This is the best. Well, this is one of the best colored books. And there's a whole map of South America and North America. You can see Ottawa, Quebec, Winnipeg, Canada, Greenland. And here's St. Louis, Washington, Atlanta, Dallas, Houston, San Francisco, Los Angeles, all the big cities, and Seattle too. Here's some of the flags. NASA. That's something. There's North Carolina. 82, I think. Here's Masters Golf Champion. Okay, so 1982 it's Craig Sandler. 1934 Horton Smith. 1935 Jenny Sarazin, if I'm pronouncing it correctly. That's all the book of 1983. Has all the map, all of it. Now, let's move on to the year that most people nowadays are born. That's in college, I think. 1998. The Time Almanac. Now, this is made in 1998 because I know it is. Let's skip to the halfway point of the book where all the flags are. Because here's the U.S., 1983. Well, 1998. Sorry. These are elevations. So the red is over 10,000. Green is 0. So about 700 feet-ish. Not exactly sure. This is the whole book for the Time Almanac in 1998. And lay all these books out to show you what we looked at today. Time Almanac from 1998. The Reader's Digest 1983 Almanac. Log of the Liberators. And another book that was actually pretty good, Feeds and Feeding of Morrison. And then Community and Vocational Civics was that book. So, one second. We looked at a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 old books from my collection on one shelf that's still growing slowly during the night. So, make sure to look at your like and subscribe button. Click the like and subscribe button, and I'll keep you posted at least once or twice a week, depending on what happens. So, this is, one thing to tell you, this is our mascot, Bob. Bob the 1980s Lego man. He'll sit on the train car or anywhere else during the videos. Sometimes he's shy, sometimes he's not. Today he's not. Now, click that like and subscribe button, and click that notification bell to so you can keep updated. Now, good night, everybody.